I'm back from Antarctica. I've just landed in Punta Arenas, the southernmost tip of Chile, where this adventure started 15 days ago. I'm glad to report I have all 10 toes and all 10 fingers, though I did get a little bit of frostnip at 3 places on my face, here, here, and here, though I suspect they will heal in the coming weeks. Overall, I'd have to say this is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was way more challenging physically and emotionally than I ever expected. When you're pulling a 100-pound sled 8 hours a day, living in -30 weather with -50 wind chill, extraordinarily cold conditions, where you're exhausted living off of rehydrated food, was way more challenging, I would say, than I expected. We're doing 18, 20K a day every day. And I dipped beyond my physical ability and had to really go deep in mental fortitude, grit, tenacity to pull through. And I think it shows the level of perseverance and frankly potential that we have is much greater than we often imagine. And I suspect this speaks to the sense of meaning that people get from accomplishing extraordinarily difficult things and the sense of purpose that one gets. And so I'm not sure I would have said this is something I would have done had I known how hard it was, but having now done it, I'm extraordinarily proud, relieved, happy, and grateful. And all in all, I say this entire experience was an experience in gratitude. First, gratitude that I'm in a position to actually go to Antarctica. Not many people are. And then gratitude that I was able to disconnect for 2 weeks, which in a world that is hyper-connected is extremely, extremely hard. And you are alone with your thoughts in a very meditative pattern for most of the time. And yet you're not lonely because you're surrounded by your teammates. And so it's then gratitude for the fellow team members of Team Extreme or Inspire 22 who helped me pull through this. And we really had each other's back and helped each other. Gratitude, frankly, to the team leaders that made sure that we all survived through this extraordinary adventure. Gratitude for the modern equipment that we were all using. I mean, I was reading Shackleton's book, Endurance, who did this or attempted to do this in 1915. And it's unfathomable that they were trying to do this with equipment that they had back then. And so grateful and privileged to be living in the time that we were now. And all this actually leads to gratitude for the things that we have. We take for granted electricity, hot water, toilets, and yet you come back from these experiences and you're like astonished at the wonders and the quality of life we have in the modern world. I mean, a hot shower was something I yearn for so much after smelling so bad. My oldest exercise for weeks on end. And restaurants, plumbing, a toilet is when you've been pooping in a bag that you have to carry for a week. It's something that you look at as oh my God, this is the best invention in the history of humanity. And so gratitude for the little things in life, and frankly, more profound gratitude for the life I've had that has led me to this place. And I think the present life I have and the future life I expect to have. And then perhaps most importantly, gratitude to my family and my extended family in the Grindaverse, and to my colleagues at FJ Labs, and to all of you who, in a way, allow me to support me in these crazy adventures and endeavors that I keep wanting to embark on. But they fill me with joy and, frankly, gratitude for everything. So thank you, and thank you for being there at all this time for me. Now, this is obviously just a quick update to let you know I'm okay. I will do a full video analysis review, or a big video of the entire trip, and I'll write a big blog post with lessons learned, hardships, things we overcame, and it'll take a few weeks because I need to coalesce all the photos and videos from everyone. I need to think through or collect my thoughts, but I actually look forward to looking at all of it, reliving it, and writing it and sharing it with all of you. Lots of love.